prep school, I learned discipline probably more so than at any one period in my early military history, whether it was basic training or tech school. So the prep school really taught me some, or gave me some discipline that I've, lasted my whole career. If I could tell you a little anecdote there about that, Sergeant Entwistle, I don't know if you remember that name, Sergeant, big, tall fella. I think he was a tech.
I remember him well. Yes,
Sergeant Entwistle, yeah. So we were all out of formation, and I overslept. I was in my rack, and my roommate was Gary Pichelli. So he says, I forget what they called us, cadet
candidates.
Cadet candidate Pichelli, where's your roommate? And he said, sir, I do not know. He says, well, get your ass back in the room. I guess at that time you could talk like that. He says, and go get him. So he said, better yet, I'll follow you there. So he came into our room, and there I was on our rack, and he lifted up the bed and literally threw me out of bed. And I woke up and I got dressed and ran down to formation. And he got down to formation, and Pichelli was standing next to me. We were in alphabetical order. And he says, okay, Pichelli, for not taking care of your wingman, give me 20 push-ups. So I didn't get any discipline other than he threw me out of the bed, but he made Gary Pichelli do a number of push-ups there in formation because he didn't take care of his roommate. And so I never overslept again after that. But that was the start of the learning process for discipline, and that prepared me well for not only the academy, but for life.
So Bob, did you feel like when we reported in at the academy in '69, did you feel, I mean, obviously there were a lot of unknowns. We had heard stories of what it was like on the Hill, but you don't really know until you get there. But did you feel that your time at the prep school gave you an advantage over the guys who were just coming right out of high school?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The the military training was excellent. The adhering to a schedule, and at the academy, your day was filled with, if it wasn't intramurals, it was studying, it was formations, so that really prepped me well for the real active schedule we had, especially in our dual year. Yes, the prep school was outstanding, and that it really helped me get through the first year very well.
Okay, so when we got to the academy, and the stress on the honor code, of course, I remember, like I'm sure you do, Dooley Summer, we had that introduction to the honor code and what a integral part of cadet life that was going to be. Was this something that was new to you, or something very familiar to you based on your past experience, or how did you kind of react to that?
That's something that was really not that foreign to me, because I came from a family that was, very respectful and very honest. So, we were taught in our family structure to live that way. So, living by the honor code was really not a big adjustment for me.
So it really just stressed the values that you had grown up with then.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, I was very fortunate to have parents that were, outstanding citizens.
Okay. So, Bob, can you just tell us a little bit about when you left the academy and then returned to the Air Force Enlisted Corps? What was that transition like, and how did the academy experience affect your subsequent career in the Air Force?
Well, leaving the academy, as you know, was a traumatic experience for me because I flunked out, and it happened in the at the end of the first semester of our third class year.
Right.
And what it taught me a number of lessons, and one was be more disciplined, I guess, about studies and that sort of thing. So going into the Christmas finals, I did not study at all, and I paid the price for it. So leaving the academy had an impact of learning a hard lesson and preparing me for life and the tough lessons that I would learn as the years went on. And so it gave me the ability to reflect on, how to fall down and get back up again.